So today's the day. We've got the FA Cup final game first against Sunderland, who have managed to get there. They've been relegated with only 13 points in the Premier League, so I don't know how that's happened. It should be a win. And then we do face Barcelona in the big one, the Champions League final. Let's see if we can add the final two trophies to our haul this season. Welcome to Around the World in 80 Clubs. So, yesterday's episode was interesting, wasn't it? Let's see what happens today as we face Sunderland first in the FA Cup final. We have Silva in goal with Hull, Kuda, Fortunato and Van Dong returning at right back from his injury. We have Mitrovic and Yoro in midfield with Tevez behind Haaland, Yamal and Malcolm up top. This is the FA Cup final, and yes, we are hoping to win. Let's see what happens. We've got a lovely day out here at Wembley Stadium. The sun is shining. And we are currently 0-0 as things stand. I mean, this Sunderland side, like I say, have only picked up 13 points in the season. That's incredible that they've got to the FA Cup final, let's be honest. They would love to win it and ruin our big day out. Our big final push to the 5 trophies. They're having a lovely day out at Wembley. That's all they deserve, because they're Sunderland and they're not very good at football this season anyway. Here we go. We had a highlight. We've had 8 shots on goal with 4 on target, so they're 3 and 1. Possession wise, we've got 69 percent of possession. It's just gone up to 70. Quite like 69. We are going to go out there and prove that we're winners. We are going to make some changes in the second half as well, so we will see what happens. But here is Wells, plays it in. Mitrovic headers clear to Malcolm. Malcolm turns. Malcolm runs. Malcolm tries to hold up. Does. Plays it in to Van Dong. Van Dong shoots and it whistles over the crossbar. Here's Tevez to Fortunatus. To Tevez. To Mitrovic. Kruder plays it to Fortunato. Van Dong. Can Van Dong find a ball in? He does. Over towards Tevez, who headers just over the crossbar again. Looks like we might be making some changes now. We are. And it's Yoro's off first for Bellingham. Van Dong's tired. He's going to come off for Erkan. Vasin is coming on for Haaland as well. Made 3 changes. We're also going to push to attacking now. We've got every opportunity here. And here is Erkan. Twisting and turning, finds Fortunato, who's then fouled in the penalty area, but it's not given. And here is Soria. He's through. He's free. He's put the ball in the back of the net to make it Sunderland 1, Manchester City 0. And this is not what we want to happen. Tevez on the free kick, plays to Bellingham. Vassin off the crossbar. Is Vassin brought down? The referee says no. We're going very attacking now. Now's the time we're going to make some changes as well. Let's pause. We are changing things up. We are going higher tempo. We are losing dribble. We are countering. Distribute quickly. Taking that off. And we are basically making all the changes we made against Barcelona for that second half. We are going to play on, and then we are going to make some substitutes. Now we are actually going to edit a bit more. Hull is coming on for Bishop. Who else needs to come off? Mitrovic needs to come off. Mustard's going to come on. We are going to push this player up. Swap with Tevez. Tevez is going to be an attacking midfielder. Mustard's going to go to a shadow striker. We're pushing more men upfield. Silva's now got the ball. Throws it out to Kruder. Kruder to Mitrovic. To Hull. Hull plays it forward to Bellingham. Bellingham to Malcolm. Malcolm plays it out to Erkan, who's brought down. And that's going to be a red card for Bullivant. And Sunderland are down to 10 men. Now we have a corner with Yamal. Yamal plays it to Tevez. Tevez to Malcolm. Malcolm's shot rebounded off the Sunderland player, but Bishop regains, plays it back to Tevez, Yamal, and Bellingham puts the ball in the back of the net. Probably one of his last games for Manchester City. Jude Bellingham has brought us a chance in the FA Cup. Bishop plays it out to Yamal, squares it first time. Bellingham, thank you very much. Signed, sealed, delivered. It's 1-1. That's 7 minutes, but Kruder to Bishop. Can we win this in the dying embers of the game? To another astonishing performance. But here's Nicholas, but Tevez regains it to Kruder. Kruder to Bellingham. Oh, this is the Jude Bellingham show, boys and girls. He has come onto the pitch and scored 2 incredibly late goals to win probably the FA Cup. This is insane. Absolutely insane. Bishop now regains. Bishop plays it to Vanish and Mustard, but that's offside. The Mustard pass looked offside from Vassin. It is. Unfortunately, Vassin must... Yeah, they're all offside. Here's Bishop, though. Plays into Kruder to Vassin. Vassin to Malcolm. Back to Tevez. They're queuing up again in the middle. Tevez pulls it back and Yamal scores and makes it 3-1. Now, the interesting thing is the turnaround we get from playing this way. Is it worth doing? But now up we step for the FA Cup and our quadruple titles. We've got the FA Cup, boys and girls, along with the Community Shield, the Premier League and the League Cup. And here we go. We are FA Cup winners live at Wembley Stadium. We have done it. let's go on and see if we can now be the big one, the Champions League against Barcelona. So it's time for the big one. And to do this, we have Killeric in goal, Sicart, Kruder, Fortunato and Van Dong at the back, Yoro and Bellingham in midfield, with Tevez, Malcolm, Vassim and Mustard up top. We have made slight adjustments to the tactic to go in line with what we were been playing when we've been down, because that's just been phenomenal. So Barcelona still having some real players in Simon, Pedri and more. Bellingham to Yoro to Kruder. Van Dong makes it 1-0. And Van Dong gets his goal, gets us away in style from the get-go. A nice early goal. Let's see now. All we need to do is hold on to the ball and not give them a chance, but Simon plays it out to Rocha. To Sergers. Van Dong now on the ball, plays it back to Fortunato. All the way back to Killeric. To Kruder. Sicart plays it to straight to Roca for Barcelona. Rafael Luiz, but Bellingham intercepts, and Malcolm now on the ball, plays it into Vassin. Vassin squares it to Mustard, who puts it in to make it 2-0. Yes. This is just the start we're after. 25 minutes into the game, we are 2-0 up, and we've got another highlight straight from kickoff. Rangeli. Ferguson's picked it up. Plays it back to Sergers. To Louise. To Fabricourt. Play it into Ferguson. Unable to, but Mustard's got it. Plays it over the top for for Vassin to run into. Mustard to Tevez. Tevez with a bit of a pass there, not great. And here is Hotkip. And Hotkip has put the ball in the back of the net to make it 2-1. And they've come straight back. Killeric to Van Dong. Plays it forward to Mustard. Mustard back to Tevez. Tevez shoots. It takes a wicked deflection, but it helps Simon just gather it in. Simon passes it out to Fabricator. That is a brilliant name. Rangoli. Louise. Hopkin. Divic unable to score, thankfully. Now Roca. We've managed to push it clear, but as far as Fabricator. Pedri. Back to Rangoli. Pedri. Sergey's. Louise. Fabricator. He's in Pedri. Fabricator. Sergels. Louise. Divic. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Be nice to get to half time now. Let's do it to Roca. Segers, Pedri. Pedri to Ferguson with Van Dong again. Quick to respond. And here's Tevez. Tevez was through there. But he's not a foul apparently. Wow, that's insane. How was that not a foul? Pedri's through, and Pedri blasts it wide. Luckily, we did not deserve that to go in because it was clearly a foul on Tevez. But Rangoli has made it Desmond. We've let them back into the game and not particularly done well. We're going to encourage, I suppose. But here is Rafael Luiz to Pedri. Pedri plays it back to Davic, who puts it over the crossbar. And at half time, it is 2-2. It's not good enough. We're going to tell them it's not good enough. And we may make some changes in this second half. Evan Ferguson's picked up a yellow card. Lavia to Darvic to Pedri. Ferguson plays it out to Hopkins. Great challenge by Kruder. And Kruder's going to get there and keep it in. And now he's played it to Van Dong and Tevez. Tevez to Mustard. Mustard down the right wing. Cuts inside. Should have played the ball, not cut inside. Euro managing to get ahead on it, but only as far as Barca. But we've regained possession now, and it's with Van Dong. Mustard, Vassin gets it in the back of the net to make it 3-2. Bellingham's not playing well. Neither's Malcolm, really. So we are going to make a couple of changes now. We are going to bring Bellingham off for Foden. Foden can just slip forward one. Oops. And be an advanced playmaker. Or no, let's not. Let's put Tevez there. Let's bring Yamal on there, and let's bring Haaland on for Malcolm. So we made a couple of changes there to try and hold things off. Here is Van Dong. Sprays it forward. Tevez unable to get there. But Malcolm now picks it up. Pumps the ball over the top. Vassin's through 1-on-1. The keeper comes out and drops it at Mustard's feet. And Mustard makes it 4-2. Superb play. Look at this. Malcolm pumps the ball over the top. Vassin goes to shoot. The ball gets deflected off the keeper, but it falls straight into Mustard's hands. Feet, not hands. And Mustard puts the ball in the back of the net. Euro now plays it to Tevez. To Yamal. Fortunato. Dung. Van Dong. Plays it in. Kuda! It's offside. Some reason. It is disallowed. Maybe, okay, we'll let you off. He wasn't interfering, really, but hey, we'll let you off. Here's Sakat, plays it forward to Haaland. Can Haaland find a ball in? No, so he plays it back to Sakat, who tries to header it in. And Haaland's now regathered the ball to Yamal. Yamal crosses in towards Tevez, whose header's just over the crossbar. Barcelona now playing it around. We're fine with them doing this. They can do this for as long as they like. Stavac, Pedri. Pedri plays it to Hotkip, to Lavia. Hotkip, Surkart, Kruder. Tevez plays it down to Van Dong. Van Dong's now got acres of space to run into. Passes it to Mustard. Can Mustard find a ball across? He does, towards Haaland, and it's just headed over. That was a big chance. And now we're going to make a couple more changes, I think. We are going to bring Van Dong off for Hull. And we're going to bring Kruder off for Erkan. And that's how we're going to carry things on a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 4-2. We've got 15 minutes to go. 10, 8. And we've got a highlight, and it's Surkart to Euro. Euro to Tevez. Tevez plays it to Mustard. Mustard now running on, and Mustard's tackled, unfortunately, and he loses out. His Erkan plays it to Tevez. Tevez pumps it forward. Mustard plays it across to Haaland, who puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 5-2. And surely sign, seal and deliver the Champions League, and it's disallowed. But surely now we've signed, sealed and delivered the Champions League anyway. We have got less than 5 minutes to go, and we have got all 5 trophies this season. Here is Erkan to Surkart. Erkan, Surkart, Fortunato, Tevez plays it into Vassin, whose shot is easily saved by the Barca keeper. Keeper throws it out to Hisio. Brune is actually injured. Here's Lavia. And Lavia puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 4-3. But with only a couple of minutes left, it's going to be hard for them to come back. And indeed, they don't. Boys and girls, we are the Champions League winners. We're given the trophy on the big stage. We carry it over to the rest of the team, and we have done it. We are champions of Europe. So with that being said, we will just skip forward, and I have top continental club competition. We have just got, so with that, that is the best. We are gonna just see the end of season review, which should be coming up any time now. So look at that. Vassin named player of the season. Vassin came second in the Golden Boot. Mustard wins young player of the season. Players in the dream team: Silva, Erkan, Fortunato, Van Dong, Vassin, How is Tevez not winning any of these? Mustard and Malcolm, the best young players. Silva wins goalkeeper. Van Dong wins defender. We're not there. And Vassin wins the goal scorer. So we are just hitting continue because I want to do the end of season awards and everything. So I think it's coming up now. Let's see. I think it's where that squad planner is. It does it. So any time now. Here we go, boys and girls. That is a trophy cabinet. 5 trophies we have won this season. Our star signing was Foden for free, apparently. Barbin was right up there as well. We spent 17 million. He played 6 games and scored 5 goals with 3 assists. He was particularly good this season. We are champions. We've got an A plus in the league, an A plus in the Champions League, B minus in the FA Cup, a B in the Carling Cup, and a B minus in the Community Shield this season. We win the Premier League by 12 points, with Arsenal second, and then West Ham, Liverpool, and Manchester United all getting those Champions League spots. Now, this is the team of the season. We have Silva in goal with Erkan, Fortunato, Sikart, and Van Dong. Bellingham and Euro, but with Tevez behind, Haaland, Mustard, and Vassin up top. Fans player of the season was Mustard. Young player of the season was Mustard. Signing of the season was Foden. Goals of the season came for Mustard in the game against Tottenham Hotspur. Top scorer was Malcolm, who got 30 goals. Van Dong, most assists. Most player of the matches was Malcolm. Highest average rating was Haaland. Fortunato, most passes completed. Most league goals for a player is Haaland at 325. So we have won all the trophies. There's the manager timeline, which was a waste. So what do we do now? Now the board would like to discuss a long term. Yeah, we'll just accept that. Now we end the episode and see what comes next. I am going to now. I think our time is done at Man City. We've won everything we can. So we are going to resign. And then when you come back, you will see what happens next in this journey, and who we manage in the next episode will be a surprise. I will see you then. Thank you very much for watching and your support so far in the series. Please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. And until next time, I've been the Masked Manager, and I have...
No, it's shiny.